What's up, everyone? I apologize for being gone for so long. I actually had to leave home to take care of some personal family matters. There's just a bunch of stuff going on this year. I'm back and trying to get myself into working on the channel like normal again. Anyway, I have quite a few t-shirts to send out, so I'll be doing that. I'll also be doing a drawing each month for free t-shirts, so be sure to like and leave a comment on my videos. Y'all already know what to do. Hit the like button, share, comment, and subscribe. Let's get on with the story. The Ancient Curse, Resurrection of Darkness. A Hmong village nestled amidst the rugged hills of Laos held a dark secret, shrouded in the whispers of an ancient curse, long before the villagers settled there. A secret burial ground existed in solitude. It was a place steeped in mystery and guarded by the spirits of the forgotten. Legends whispered through the winds of the olden days when some unfortunate villagers ventured into the depths of the burial ground, never to return. Their loved ones were haunted by dreams, tormented visions of their lost souls, serving as an ominous warning to the rest of the villagers. Choua, a powerful Hmong American business tycoon, possessed a unique affinity for ancient relics and treasures, especially those connected to his own culture. Rumors of the tomb's unimaginable treasures reached his ears, captivating his imagination, driven by both ambition and an insatiable thirst for knowledge. Choua assembled a team of scientists, archaeologists, and security personnel to accompany him on this perilous journey. Among his entourage was a young villager known for her intimate knowledge of the surrounding forests and her inherent connection to the spiritual realm. Choua recognized her as an invaluable guide and hired her to navigate the treacherous path to the sacred burial ground. As the expedition made their way through the dense foliage, an unsettling aura hung heavy in the air. The spirits, sensing the intrusion, awakened from their slumber. They weaved their ethereal presence into the dreams of the villagers, whispering the cautionary tales of the cursed tomb. Yet, undeterred by these forewarnings, Choua and his team pressed forward, driven by their insatiable quest for wealth and knowledge. But as they ventured deeper into the forest, they were met with harrowing occurrences. Their loved ones, long past dead, appearing before them and luring each one of them away. The party woke up, missing more and more members every morning until only Choua and Yer remained. Despite the mounting terror, Chua's desire for the tomb's treasures consumed him, promising untold power and influence. He relentlessly urged Yer to continue, offering her and her family unimaginable wealth as payment. However, Yer, wise beyond her years, could sense the malevolence lurking within the sacred burial ground. She knew the warnings of her ancestors were not to be taken lightly. In an act of desperate self-preservation, Yer made the heart-wrenching decision to abandon Choua and flee back to the village. She hoped to warn her family and the villagers of the impending danger. Choua, driven to madness by his lust for the tomb's treasures, descended into its depths alone. As Choua set foot inside the tomb, the spirits recognized his power and influence. Instead of devouring his soul like the villagers who had trespassed before him, they saw an opportunity for their own resurrection. The ancient spirits seized Choua as a vessel, channeling his energy to restore their long-lost civilization, corrupting his very essence. A few nights later, the moon cast an eerie glow upon the village. Choua returned with an unsettling aura enveloping him. Yer, ever perceptive, caught sight of his haggard appearance, the once vibrant features now contorted by an otherworldly force. His normally impeccable attire was disheveled, the fabric creased and stained with dirt, as if he had emerged from the depths of the earth itself. The air seemed to carry a heavy foreboding scent in his presence, a mixture of stagnant decay and an unsettling, lingering energy that sent shivers down Yer's spine. The village watched in silence as he approached, his footsteps barely audible as he floated above the ground, defying the natural order. His eyes, once bright and full of life, were now glazed with a malevolence that pierced through the darkest of shadows. They seemed to emit an unnatural light, casting a sticky hue upon his features. It was as if the very essence of his being had been tainted by the forces he had unleashed within the cursed tomb. As Yer cautiously stood before him, she could feel a palpable, bone-chilling coldness emanating from Choua's presence. The temperature dropped, causing a thin layer of frost to form on the surrounding objects, leaving a chilling touch upon her skin as she mustered the courage to share her concerns. And then there was his voice, a mere whisper, a spectral echo that slithered through the air. The words, laced with an undercurrent of menace, sent a shiver down Yer's spine. It was a voice no longer his own, but a vessel for the ancient spirits that had taken hold of him. Its timbre reverberated through her very core, a haunting symphony that unsettled her soul. Yer's senses were overwhelmed, her heightened awareness taking in every detail, every ominous sign that Choua had become a vessel for darkness. She knew in her heart that their beloved village was facing a threat unlike any they had ever encountered before. With trepidation, she shared her concerns with her parents, and together they sought the wisdom and guidance of their revered village shaman, Sao Ching, who was also Yer's grandfather. Sao Ching, an embodiment of wisdom and experience, greeted them with a heavy air of somberness. Lines etched deep upon his weathered face told tales of countless battles sought in the spiritual realm. His presence alone exuded a sense of ancient power, his very essence intertwined with the forces that governed the delicate balance of life and death. And yet, despite the revered status, Sao Ching's wary eyes revealed the torment of his visions, horrific glimpses into a future filled with destruction and despair. The village shaman, Sao Ching, listened intently to Yer's account, his senses attuned to the subtle vibrations of the spiritual realm. He felt the waves of darkness radiating from Choua, the tendrils of malevolence that threatened to devour the village he had sworn to protect. Deep within his being, he knew that the battle against the ancient curse was far from over, and they must prepare for the ultimate confrontation between light and darkness. Realizing the direness of the situation, Yer's family and a handful of brave villagers united against the impending darkness. Sao Ching called upon his ancient guardians, conjuring their spiritual forms to assist in battle against the demonic entities that now resided within Choua. A fierce battle ensued with Yer's family and the remaining villagers fighting valiantly against the horde of demons. Sao Ching chanted incantations, his words resonating with ancient power, attempting to banish the malevolent spirits that had infected Choua and threatened to consume the entire village. During the chaos of the battle, Sao Ching sacrificed himself in a final act of defiance against the encroaching darkness. Yer's hidden powers inherited from generations past were suddenly revealed as she stepped forward to continue the spell her grandfather had begun. With unwavering determination, she channeled her newfound abilities, banishing the demons back to the tomb. The mass exorcism proved successful, and the demons retreated to the sacred burial ground, forever sealed away by Yer and the remaining villagers. The village mourned the loss of their loved ones and paid homage to the brave sacrifices made during the battle. In the wake of the tragedy, Yer assumed her rightful role as the next shaman in her family, entrusted with the spiritual well-being and protection of the village. Her powers, honed through experience and inherited wisdom, guided the villagers through the healing process, ensuring the curse of the ancient tomb would never haunt their lives again. And so the village moved forward, forever grateful for the strength and resilience that emerged from the darkness they had faced. Their souls, now bound by a shared history, would forever carry the knowledge that unity and respect for the sacred can triumph over the greed that lies within the human heart.